She got everything, but she bang with us. Hook her on the team, bang. She a little button for the cameras. We got everything that you need.
Well,
Shinsou coming in next year.
Shinsou coming in. What class you think he going to though?
I see him a B nigga.
Who?
Time skip?
He gonna be an A.
You think so?
Cause his trainer is Aizawa, who's the head of Class A. His main rival is Midoriya, who's in Class A.
So B in Class B.
He
gonna team up with Monoma again, dude.
Oh my God.
I mean, low-key, Monoma gave Shinsou some respect. In the sense of, like, you know what? Trying to help you out, trying to help out the squad.
Yeah.
I don't know. I could see him being, like, just the top tier for Class B again. So, I mean, I personally see Class B, to be honest.
I think Class B also. What you got on the grips? B?
I don't think they're necessarily putting enough respect on him to make it so that he's going to be shown a lot more within the story.
Yeah.
I mean, actually,
a background character.
I mean, you could.
He would be in Class B.
But you could low-key look at, like, this whole matchup as, well, I mean, for one, we all agree that there's been, like, so much respect for Class B just from these matches alone.
Right.
That they could kind of use this as segue as to how much more important Class B is just going to be in general to the whole series itself. Yeah. So it's like, though he's going to Class B, he could still equally, well, maybe not equal as like the Class A, 1A shine, but I feel like they're just going to start putting Class B on the map now,
right.
To a decent extent, period. So in a way for him, it could be better to be in Class B.
I guess also, yeah, I think on your same vein, I think the question becomes like, we've seen that Class A development seems to drive heavily from tossing the nigga into a situation, getting powered up from that, basically. Like, they fight real life situations. That's their thing. They're building a hero experience.
Right.
But Class B was focused solely on quirk development. And I guess the question becomes, what do you think the author wants Shinsou to lean more into? I personally think it's still quirk development, because real life experiences is actually like a detriment to Shinsou, because more people know about his power.
True.
Meaning, like, it's just like more dangerous for him to actually use. But if it's quirk development, then it's like, okay, mastering that persona device to being able to switch up your powers, and then probably getting something on top of that so that it's not so dependent on like the questions, like whether it's building his skill with the Eraserheads thing, or something else. But I think he also needs to build like a backup ability, outside of like the voice thing,
like martial arts or something.
Yeah, because next time we see him, like, I don't think the voice thing, they already were prepped for the voice thing now. So it's like, how was he ever going to beat them if he was on their tier? You know what I mean? It had to, he would have to have come with something else. Either a really good strat to get them to fall for the voice thing, which they already prepared for, because they were like, he'd give it to Monoma, we not going to answer nothing Monoma says. Or he'd have to be skilled at like hand-to-hand combat. So I don't know where they're going to go, but I feel like Class B is the better place for that. Where Class A, all they're going to get development from is like, oh, I'm going to throw you into a thing, figure out how to get people to fall for your trap without asking them a question. That's what I felt like it's going to turn into for him, which I don't think the author would do, because that would make him broken.
Sure. I see that. What was that at the end? Oh, wait, time out. You were going to say something?
Yeah, no, I was just going to like, I don't know. Now that you pointed out, I could see him really going to either class. I just feel like maybe they won't bring him. Now I feel more that he won't get put to Class A for plot reasons. And then that plot reason being, it'd be like, oh, hey, if Class A need to do some of their ridiculous shit, why don't we just bring Shinsou along? And then Shinsou just be like, hey, dude, what are you doing? And so far, every single villain love giving speeches. So they like, all right, little nigga, this is what I'm doing. All right, we booked that nigga. And I feel like just from a plot perspective, either A, You just can't do that. It's just like Aizawa. You can't make him a main character because then you're going to either see that one, the narrator dicking him too much and now he weak, or B, he too overpowered, now the story's soft. So those are just powers that got to be in the background. Mm-hmm. Unfortunately for his power, I think he's going to be in Class B now.
True.
That's okay. Them Class B niggas hard.
Yeah, you can just
They
treat
just
them.
don't get the shine they deserve. All the Class B is in that team. My hard work never pays off.
Yeah.
They're right there.
Low
in that
key.
corner. All the Class B.
But no, what could happen? Like at least like later down the road, if they wanted to play it where it's like, okay, all this respect. Now we're gonna sleep on them for a while. They could be like, all right, we got to do this mission with just Class 1A, and they'd be like, and then Midoriya's like, you know what? I'm gonna ask for some help real quick. I'm gonna be right back, and then he brings like a couple of kids from Class B or something like that. You know what I mean? So they could probably play
I'd be
like
like,
that
you
too.
a bitch for that, Deku.
Yeah.
Man, he
That's
already got the
disrespect.
strats. Like, come on.
While we're still on Shinsou, because I want to say the multiple parts at the end. Like, do y'all think that them saying he's coming next year means that A, we're getting a time skip pretty soon? B, we could possibly be getting like that could be like he's saying that, but like something drastic is gonna happen in the world that causes that to happen sooner rather than later, or like we just that nigga just coming next year, so we just gonna push him back to the background again. Because it feels weird that he like came up. Point. They said, "Oh, you're coming next year." And like my opinion is now he's about to fade into the background. So to me that tells me either we're about to time skip so we see this nigga again, or like that was bullshit. But to say like next year, I'm just like you're basically saying, all right, well we saw him, forget about him again. You know?
That's a good point though.
So this is what I think. Well, based on like the Japanese school system, and if I'm remembering correctly, it should almost be about the end of the school year.
Oh, okay.
Which means, and they
it's not that off.
Yeah, it's not that far. It's maybe like if they time skip,
yeah,
it's only gonna be like a couple months.
Yeah,
not well technically.
Well,
for
I
them,
mean, the Japanese like
break.
summer break even is only like what?
They
like,
already did summer break because that's when they went to the Pussycat Dolls. That was during
that
summer
was
break.
their. Oh, was it really?
Yeah, so they already. This has already been the second half of school, and that was a grip ago. So these niggas should almost be done with this first year.
Okay.
So yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like that's not that far away. That's probably like, oh, we got a couple more weeks of school, then spring break for them, which is like our summer break.
Yeah,
and then they go hit it back up.
Snap.
So, but that kind of pissed me off because I was really hoping that they would skip year 2. Because I feel like I don't want to see them 3 years in school, which means either A, we going to get like a Naruto situation where these children are forced into adult situations and you just got to look around as the adults are fucking useless while the children save the day. And it's just kind of like, what?